I think I'm live, but I'm not sure. So let me wait a bit to see. I think I see me. Now the question is, do I have some audio here? I think I'm live, but I'm not sure. So let me wait a bit to see. All right, so it works. It's funny to see myself. I don't know what's the delay. It's probably like 30 seconds or so, but it says 11 people right now. Pretty good. So maybe more people will join as 11 people watching now. I'm not sure where you guys are watching from. Maybe EmbeddedRelated.tv. Okay, let me see here. So for those of you who are coming or not coming from the threads I've just created in the forum, you can go to EmbeddedRelated.com/forums, FORUMS, and then you should see a new thread that I've just created going live soon. I created that like 30 minutes ago. That's where I hope you guys can ask questions or give me some feedback as this thing is happening. So, my God, I cannot believe that this is working. Perfect. All right, so here's the schedule for today. I created this board here. I don't know if it's going to be helpful, but basically I'm going to open a beer because it's Friday and to celebrate this first live event. Then I'm going to tell you a quick story about how I got the free stuff at Embedded World. Then I'm going to do the draw for those who are here only for that, so you know if you won or not one of the goodies I brought from Embedded World. And then I'll explain a few things, how you can win later on stuff by doing thumbs up in the forums. Anyway, you understand. I'll share my vision for these live events, and then comments and questions, and thank you. So it's going to be the schedule. Wow, it's more difficult even than I thought to do that, to talk in front of the camera. So the funny thing is, you're if you were there, I would get some feedback, but now there's just alone in my house, in my dining room basically. So anyway, so first thing first, let me open a beer. It's going to help me relax a bit. And the beer I'm opening is Innocent Gun. I don't know if you know that beer, but it's one of my favorites, so I thought that I would share that information with you. I will. So if it's Friday for you guys as well, some of you in the West Coast, it's the morning. If you're in Europe, it's evening. Maybe you're already having a drink to relax, so cheers. All right, so next, I wanted to tell you the story of how I got all this free stuff at Embedded World, because I didn't expect that it would go so well. I just thought I would go there and get some boards from a few companies, but I started to walk and I started to, I went to Rome and they gave me this USB cable, and then I went to TI's booth and they gave me this cup, and then they said, do you want a bag as well? So they gave me this bag here, basically a big bag, and I thought, whoa, that's way too big, I don't need, but I'll take it anyway. So I took the bag and then I continue and I get another small thing at another booth, but then I go to the ST booth, and so I start talking to a guy there, and he looks at me. He's not sure. I say, I'm looking for free stuff. If they want to give me anything that I could use for a draw that I would do with users, and they would get some exposure in my blog and everything. And they're not really sure if they want to contribute something, but he said, yeah, you go to that guy. Maybe he's going to be able to help you. So I go to him, and he says, yeah, sure. So he gives me one thing, and then the guy who wasn't sure if I should get anything comes back with a few more boards, and I mean, they basically filled my bag with stuff. I have so many boards from ST. You've probably read the blog already about it, but I have many boards that ST contributed to the package. So I guess it's a good thing for you guys, for those of you who will win. So that's basically the story. So I'll do the draw right now for those of you who don't have much time and just want to know if you win. So basically the way it worked to win something, to be entered in the draw, I think there might be some confusion by some people that maybe the way you would enter in the draw is maybe you participated in the forum or something. No, the way you would enter in for this contest was basically I was looking for some help to share on social networks, all the posts I would make on Twitter and on LinkedIn about the EmbeddedRelated.tv launch and all the live streaming I was doing. So, and I mean, it worked. Many of you went to LinkedIn and liked and shared my posts, and that's very helpful. Otherwise, on LinkedIn, not many people will pay attention because even for myself, I go there on LinkedIn and once in a while I will browse the homepage, but there's so much stuff there that you don't have time to pay attention to everything. So it's very helpful to try to bring more attention. So let me do, so basically there are like 600 likes and shares. So the way it worked is if you did one like, you would get one ticket in the bucket here. If you did a share, it's 2 tickets. A comment, it is 1 ticket. So retweet is 2 tickets. So I think I have like 600 or almost 700 tickets in there. But some of you have like 10 times your name because you've liked several of the posts or shared many of them. So if you hear your name, you don't have anything to do because I'll reach out to you and basically then you can choose from. So I don't know if you can see let me try to zoom out a bit here. All right, so I have all these, so there's a t-shirt by Percepio and many different boards. There's this FPGA one here, RT7, I think. So the winners will get to pick one major board and then a couple of other things. I'll reach out and I'll explain everything by email, but anyway, good luck. So let me first pick 2 names here. The first person I have is, his name is Milan Foldi. So he did a like on LinkedIn. So Milan Foldi, it's his name. I don't know. I don't think you'll be able to read that up, but I have a way to zoom in. Oh my God. Yeah, anyway. So Milan Foldi, I'll reach out to you. I'll keep let me do another one here. And the other guy is Aravint Punch. It's also a like on LinkedIn that was done. So these will be our 2 winners for today. All right, so you guys will get to pick first what you want, and then there will be lots of stuff left for other draws I will do in the future. So, and the reason I want to do this a few weeks is that I want this live streaming thing to continue for a few weeks so that I can see if I can make it work and basically communicate with you. So I'll share my vision right now for these live events. So one idea I have is that one thing would be called mail time, basically, where if there are vendors who have a new product that they would like to announce, an original way to do it would be if it's not software for sure, but if it's a product, physical product, they can send a copy to me that I will open live. I don't know before I'm live with you guys. I open it, I read the description they have there, and basically someone in the community can then win it. So that's one idea I have for the live. Then the other thing that would be very useful is for you guys to share with me live what are your thoughts on maybe a feature you would like on the website or something, so that I can answer and let you know if that's a good idea or not. And then if I decide to do it, then I can commit to you, and then on the next week or the week after, I can talk to you how it went, and I can even show you how to make it work. So that's another idea. Let me look at my notes here to make sure that I don't forget anything. Another idea I had for the live, it would be to eventually maybe do a live, a collaborative writing session, basically, where I would create on the computer a page where there are systems where many people can write at the same time on the same topic. So we could choose a topic before the live streaming, and then people could just for 5 minutes contribute a sentence or two, and we could see where this leads. That could be fun, but I don't know if that would work really. But that's another idea I had. All right, so that's going to be it for that part. Let me see if there's anything in the forum that has been posted about this going live. So, man, I thought I would be more comfortable than that. It's very, very intimidating to be right now. All right, so no questions yet. So feel free to ask a question if you want in the forums, and I'll look it up in a few minutes. So the schedule is going very, very fast. What else could I say? I thought I could talk for 30 minutes, and that it's been 4 minutes. I have no idea what more that I could tell you. I could tell you the story behind the not embedded, but the related sites. Basically, I used to be a DSP engineer myself, so that's a long, long time ago. Like I graduated in '95 with a master's degree in DSP processing, and then I worked for a few years in the States. In Massachusetts, I was doing DSP programming for telecommunications company, and then at the time the economy went really, really bad, and I had started some discussion groups on Yahoo groups for DSP engineers, and because at the time the internet was about news groups. If you had questions as an engineer, you would go on news groups and ask your questions. So I thought I would. And I was aware that there was these Yahoo groups where you could create groups and just discuss by email. So I created a few for DSP engineers, and basically there was a need for that. People would join, and groups would grow to hundreds of engineers asking questions and answering questions. So at the time I was still working in the States, and then the economy collapsed in the States. So before losing my job there, I decided that we would move back to Canada, and then I would try to make a business out of these discussion groups. And I created EmbeddedRelated.com at the time. So that's more than 15 years ago. And the site grew, and then I created Embedded Related on top. And so that's been my full-time job now for 15 years. And yeah, it's been fun, and I really appreciate all you guys who are contributing to the blogs and to the forums. That's one thing I wrote in my notes, that don't forget to thank the people who are making this project possible. And there's so much potential. I mean, one of the things I like the most is when someone asks a well-written question, and then within an hour or two, there's 4 or 5 good answers about people who know what they're talking about. The quality of engineers on the sites is just amazing. So thank you for all of you who are participating. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. I mean, wow. In my dreams, when I would just think about this live streaming, I would be much funnier. I mean, let me have a beer here. I thought I could make jokes and everything, but the setup is even more intimidating than I thought it would be. So hopefully over the weeks you'll discover a better part of me. I'll get better at this. But anyway, so let me see if there's a question before we... Hey, so 18 watching for the last few minutes. So that's pretty good. And I know hundreds more will watch over the next few days, because I will archive this live streaming. So, all right. So I think that's going to be it for today. Let me go here and make sure. I think I could go on the YouTube thread and see. Oh, yeah. Some people have written some comments on YouTube. Catalonia. No question there. So, all right. Thank you for watching, and I'll do better next time for sure. Take care. Bye-bye.